You guys remember the Mattel electronic football games? These things are some of the very first mainstream handheld games, kind of giving way to Tiger electronic games and ultimately cartridge-based systems like the Game Boy and the Game Gear and stuff like that. These were some of the first ones ever released to the public. They were released in 1977. This one here, the original, was released in 1977, which this one isn't an original. This is a re-release. These things did get remade years later. But this one here, Football 2, was released in 1978, and this one is the original. All there is just simple red LED lights to represent the players. And you basically just move them around with a directional key trying to score a touchdown. So we're going to throw a battery in Football 2 since this is the original, and these things take 9-volt batteries. You can believe it or not, 9-volt batteries. Don't take AA, don't take AAA, they take a big old 9-volt. So we're going to throw it in there and we're going to see how this thing plays. We turn this thing on and here you go. There's really not a whole lot to it. As you can see, there's just a series of lights. You're the one light that is brighter than the other. There's 2 different modes which change the speed of the defenders. The 3 blue buttons are your score. It highlights the score. This button is your status, which is your down and yards to go. There's your kick button, your pass button, and your running buttons. So here you go. You drop back. You can pass it. You'll pass it to the guy who has a flash, and then there you go. You get tackled. So then you check your status. First down and 10 to go. So right here, obviously, like I said, we're the guy who is the brightest of the light. That's who you control. So there you go. You drop back to pass. You can either run it or pass it. He was getting surrounded, so I passed it over to the guy who has the dash line. Second down and 2. Drop back. There's an opening, so you can try to run it. And there we go. The defenders stay the same. The field is not 100 yards, so you have to go off the screen multiple times in order to get it down there. Oh, it was intercepted. So then you get to play as the other team. You're always on offense in the game. You don't get to play defense. It would be something that you would be able to hand back and forth between 2 people, because if not, you're just playing against yourself, which really, how fun could that be? But I'll tell you what, this little thing is actually pretty fun, and I'm curious to know if anybody in the comments had one of these. If you had Football 2 or the original, let me know. You even have the screen, which is shaped like a football field. You got the stadium seating all around it. I mean, they did a pretty good job with these, and Mattel did these kind of games for baseball and basketball also, but I think the football ones are the most well-known. So let me know in the comments if you ever had one of these growing up way back in the day, or did your dad or somebody you know had one, and did you play it, and what do you think? Did you forget that these things even existed? Let me know.